Alright. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Let's improv.
We've attacked Silver their back throw.
It's time to start my favorite parts of the game, the trial.
Favorite constipation. Favorite and best.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Phoenix Wright, passive-aggressive attorney.
Let's go.
Let's improv.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready too, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edwards, your opening statement, please. Sorry, just getting first. The prosecution was told to the court at 2:30 p.m. Sorry, I keep stumbling on my words. On October 15th, the defendant.
He sounds like he's had an ice cream that's too cold in his mouth, and he's trying to speak at the same time.
No, it's just depressed. Remember?
Yeah, Edge was depressed. Did you forget he lost the last case?
Oh no, he lost the case. Whatever will he do with his life?
Hey, you saw what a certain character in the future does. Mr. Will Powers killed fellow actor Jack Hammer at Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime.
Heinous.
Get out. The evidence presented during this trial will all point to this fact.
That was a pretty long opening statement.
I know, I couldn't say it all in the proper voice. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to your testimony. Mr. Edroff, the prosecution may call its first witness. First, I would like to call a familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. But this time, with slightly less of a paycheck. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Well, it happened right after I cut to my paycheck.
Yes, sir. I'll explain what the guide map here. You see, I don't know how to read. What do all these words mean?
Why did we hire you again?
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See,
this is Studio 1, and this is Studio 2.
Here's the employee area. The actors did run through their action scenes during the morning here. This main gate to the studio. This is the main gate to the studio.
This main gate to studio.
I have become
It's
Russian
guarded
detective.
by old lady dog.
I have become Russian detective.
Forget about it.
Now he's just shaking it. Forget about it. Anyways, iffy.
Carry on.
Security that works at the studio was there at 1 p.m. on the day. Oh my god, p.m.
Ah! Jesus Christ. Thank Gumshoe for stating AM or PM.
Past the security station, there is the gate. See?
The
That's what
gates
people
are
go
open.
through. That's what gates are for.
God.
Order in the court, Mr. Lawrence.
You fuck off.
Past that are the studios.
I'm the judge here.
Well, fuck you, Mr. Judge. And here it is, Studio Juan.
Juan.
Because I'm trying to be hip and happening. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found.
Really?
Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there was only 3 people here. Count them, 3 people.
Got
The
dick face.
victim, Jack Dickface Hammer. The defendant, Mr. Will, loves to live dangerously Powers. And nerdy girl here. And the
fucking nerd.
I'm fucking
all the
nude.
product staff are in the employee area until noon. I mean employee area. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Dickface Hammer, went to Studio 1.
That's his name now.
After that, at 1 p.m.
The security lady got extremely wet.
To the guard station. He also was standing really weird and giving me some weird eyes. It was very comfortable. I'll jump ahead later, and that day at 5 p.m. Yes, p.m.
PM.
Production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled.
Cats.
The time of death was 2:30 p.m.
His.
The samurai spear, aka the penis, found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon.
Rob, why does that hole in Jack Hammer's like chest make me think of that one stand in a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like part 3, the one that like controls people like puppets once there's like a hole in them.
Probably because
Why does he have that many fucking abs?
Probably because those pecs and abs are part of a fucking rubber suit.
He's actually been shot by the arrow when he's developing a stand, but he failed.
No, he's being
The
controlled by
samurai
the stand,
spear is secretly made out of that meteorite thing that this arrow is made of.
clearly.
That's the case in briefs. Anyone like to hear that again?
No.
Should I listen to the whole thing again?
No, skip it. Skip
I
it.
think I can
Or
probably
just do
remember
it
all that.
again.
No, I can't. So, the murder weapon was a spear.
This spear right here!
Oh.
He pulls it out.
Medieval.
Back in my days, we used knives.
Your Honor. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is... What did the security lady at the guard station see?
Nothing, but their eyes are fucking closed.
Let's call the security officer to stand.
You don't want
Oh,
that,
here we go.
Sonny.
Oh no.
It begins!
Will the witness declare her name? My voice keeps going for that.
My, aren't you a handsome...
Want to try that again, Nat?
No. Try again for us, any?
What?
You didn't say fellow.
Aren't you? What?
You
didn't say
fucked
fellow.
up fellow.
Oh, I thought I did.
Oh man, let's
Probably
move.
cut out.
I did on my end. Aren't you
Oh,
a handsome...
Did it again!
It begins! Oh, Jesus.
Matt,
I
are you
guess
okay?
the recording doesn't want to say fellow.
That was a rude word. No.
Fellow.
I know, it kind of cancelled out. I think your voice just cut out.
Oh,
Hey, here we go.
okay.
Just say
It
next time, it's
happens to Lawrence as well.
Yeah.
I'm
Like with
getting
Dr.
a new
Wiley.
headset at some point. And I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
So she's into him,
Gross.
but demands that he call her grandma. Does she have a
Some
message?
people are into that. No
She has a-
kink shame.
That's a really weird kink shame.
Shimmy.
Your name, please.
Your name, please! God, make it... Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie.
Old windbag.
Oh.
So even though I would... Blah, 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 blah.
Objection! Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. Stop that bitch up.
The witness
Witness
will
will refrain from rambling. I'm the judge. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
The witness will refrain from westing bitch face.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness stated at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I say I was. Yes.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You're about as old as I am!
Handsome.
You better not call me old again. Okay.
I didn't. I called you handsome.
You may begin your testimony. Just hurry up. I got a
Sure
meeting
is
at 5
one
o'clock.
hell of an old bag.
I have a
PM
meeting.
or AM?
Shut the fuck up.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing their run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Probably PM. Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by at 2 PM. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed to Tokyo.
Omae wa mo shinderu.
Nothing personnel, kid.
I just came back. You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright.
Oui, Your Honor.
Don't you be fucking French with me.
Ooh,
Well,
speak
speak-
French,
I can
do
be
you?
French whenever I want.
We don't speak frog here.
Wow, that's just rude.
That's just
Oh, no.
racist.
Bonjour, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys.
That's also racist.
Yep, sure the fuck is.
When he said it, it's fine.
Uh,
Besides, I respect the French. I have like family who are French. It's fine.
oh man, I've got a problem with that statement, Monsieur.
Madame,
Monsieur.
who do you
It might
think it
as
is,
well be
Crowler?
Monsieur.
Who do you think it is, Crowler?
Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
No!
It's illegal. Get the fuck out.
Fine.
What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai Defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
Yeah.
There's a face of, oh, this isn't going to go well.
Well,
Damn, bro,
I
it's good. He
wonder.
doesn't even have to talk to Edgeworth to make him constipated anymore.
When the old bag does it for him.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that does not mean that Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai! That doesn't make any fucking
What?
sense!
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
Ancient give fuck. Only of course was accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
Actually, I am! I'm indicting her with under suspicion of her being born yesterday!
Overruled.
He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Knows the old man.
That's his fucking
You
job,
what?
you bitch!
You fucking what,
Of
mate?
course I have proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised!
The prosecution would like to ask that the witness please make known all information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you.
It's our fucking
Anyway, I
job.
showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Well, Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's see your proof. About your proof done.
Witness testimony!
Witness testimony. I never say anything I don't mean I do.
I gathered that.
That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall.
I laughed for like 10 hours.
I was laughing even after the murder. Anyway, he broke one of the cups. It was a big mess.
It was all over the place. There was, God, like, jam everywhere.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Did I say jam? I meant blood.
Tomato sauce theory. Tomatoes. Everyone knows blood isn't real. Now look at that picture.
Oh, I'm sorry. We 4 kids now.
You can see that he's dragging his leg. Clear as day. See? That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
No. Never happy. So we had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Oh, sorry. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. Loud. and
Sorry.
clear.
That was
I'll just cut it out. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Okay,
That's not something you should do to an old lady.
I know we
We're
do.
basically made of dust,
Oh well.
given human form.
Oh well.
Hold it! Trip and fall? What do you mean by trip and fall?
Yes, I think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What?
Nobody get it off.
Did you cut that again?
It's fine. That's muted.
It's just kind of like it's the sound in your background, Lawrence. But anyway,
Did you pause?
no, I didn't. I'm gonna have to cut it out manually.
It's fine. So Powers sprained his ankle. I have to make it better for him, of course.
Judge? Oh, it's Lawrence muted his mic. I guess so. Alright. You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where is the assistant, then?
Oh, her? For some reason I didn't even think it was me. Oh, her? She was backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Let's press this as well. Hold it! He broke a prop.
He sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear, the murder weapon.
Luckily I was there with duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Right.
Looks like the judge has gone somewhere.
I know. That's why I'm doing his lines for him. Carry on. Oh, wait, yeah, shit. Fuck.
Man, I sure didn't understand a word of that.
Shit. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me. Which is... where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, look, he's back.
Sorry, did I miss anything important?
I covered your lines for you while you were gone. The samurai spear duct tape is where you were at.
The duct tape. Anyway, that's not important. Witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in Steel Samurai was Will Powers. I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? I object to that statement. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo do we see Mr. Will Powers.
The event has a point.
Fuck yeah!
I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Oh, you're so fucked right now.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. But let's continue her testimony, please.
No need to ask twice.
I
Look
just
at
did.
that. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. Oh, good. My computer went on to standby again.
Well, that's just great, isn't it?
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Luckily, my
really?
password's short. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen.
Bruh.
I said,
I know.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it.
What?
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, it's cool, huh? Let's see. Diggity-doo. I feel like they feel the need to present the fucking photo again. Oh my god! Hold on! Look at this photograph one more time.
Look at this graph.
Look at this photograph! Alright. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole.
Try that again, Matt.
Oh, good. And here I thought you didn't know your head. Why does that keep cutting out at that point? I don't understand.
I don't know either. It happens
And
a lot.
here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Oh, there we go.
Wow, yeah, they still cut out that occasionally.
It's fine. The bulk of the sentence was there.
Fair.
Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
Oh boy.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know what that means. It was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't the photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Man, you're really on form today.
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1 but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself!
Eh? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice! That means 2 people went by!
Yeah, one of them was Hammer, you fucking idiot.
He's got a point.
Oh, God.
Anyway, that was what it would seem to me, not whatever.
Can the witness explain to this court?
I don't understand these newfangled things. Edgy boy, help!
Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't... I can't even see the screen choice. I don't know what it means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
You're so hot, though!
Still hot. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag.
Ah, that's right!
I have a second form! Whippersnapper mode!
That's like it's going to freeze and just...
Ultimate demon form! Unleash! Anyway, I remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
You could. You.
Well. Yeah.
I see.
Kinda.
Your testimony, please. This is getting dull.
Well, I mean, our credibility is basically being thrown out the window.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job. I go through the photos, record it on the security computer, and I check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
I'm checking it twice.
Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Olberg, this is the best I've heard this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. I'm old.
Right, and anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Jesus Christ, Lawrence, you're kind of loud. Hang on a second.
Sorry?
You're a bit loud, so I was just turning you down slightly.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize how loud I
No,
was.
it wasn't your fault. It's because I turned you up and it was being.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Oh!
We all expected this. It's the ancient gear fuck-up.
Alright, let's see here.
How dare you skip through my dialogue?
I mean, this isn't dialogue you have to speak.
I know.
I want to read it again. Let me speak. I demand to be heard. You can't censor me. Hold it.
I demand you go through point 1, then point 2, then point 1 again.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
2 to 1 to 1 to 3.
I like God duty and I like edgy.
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part.
For the most part, are you fucking serious? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
You were posted in the wrong
But I
courtroom.
didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
But Robert, you were posted in the wrong courtroom.
You presented evidence in the wrong courtroom, motherfucker. Hold it. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
No, not those. Those are terrible.
Fanboy?
Martin.
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real ask me.
I love it cut out at like
Hey.
freaks, so it came out as real fucks if you ask me.
Real fucks, if you ask me, and I should know. I fuck. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where.
It's called the
Gotta
internet,
be
Miss
polite.
Oldback.
They're always hanging about. They're always hanging about. One was that day.
Objection! Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words!
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Oh, wow.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they... And that, well, I think I cut out, but I don't know.
You did.
Anyway, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
They came through the...
I told you they were freaks.
I know they were fucks.
Same difference. Oh, and
And...
they're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
I love how that's all
Youngins.
highlighted in fucking orange.
Not old enough.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased.
Think about making a Scooby-Doo.
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Please, just shut up, please!
Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy, who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
2.5 grade? Yes?
Yes, in the 2.5th grade. Well, we see his type there every day anyway. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
Gotta shoot him.
Gotta go.
Oh god! All these little kids with their pumped up kicks. I'm not even gonna finish that line.
Are you okay?
No!
What a pumpy!
Are you okay? I don't think he's okay. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for the young boy to wield a samurai spear.
I
How do
don't
you know?
suppose you're indicting a young child of murder.
Impossible. I think it's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. Happens all the time. I'm a terrible fucking security guard. That's why I erased the data. Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
He's just a child. Oh.
He did the boy.
I'd like to take a 5-minute recess.
Fuck you, Your Honor!
This is the most pointless recess in the game. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. I know we're getting vital information this time.
Oh, God! Alright, we'll see you guys next time on Phoenix Wright, Passive Aggressive Attorney, Let's Improv.